What's up everyone, it's Adam from Life of Adam, and today I have a brand new lifeguarding tip video for you guys. Now today we're going to talk about how to survive your first lifeguard job interview. For example, you just got certified, you're really excited, you want to get your first lifeguarding gig. Basically, this video is going to help you survive the interview and get the job 100%. Now it depends on what kind of job you are applying for. For example, if it's just a normal lifeguarding gig, here are your hours, all you got to do is guard the pool, then it's a little bit easier, it's more self-explanatory. But if you're applying for like a summer camp job where you have to teach swim lessons as well, then the interview is going to be a little bit longer because they want to ask questions of how you are with campers. Are you a good role model? Are you experienced at teaching swim lessons, etc. So basically, I'm just going to tell you a story about what I did, how I survived my first lifeguard job interview, and basically tell you what it's going to be like and what kind of questions you can expect. So my first job interview is for the YMCA. I was like 16 years old. This was like an indoor lifeguarding gig. All it was guarding, so there was no swim lessons. Basically, I walk into a room for like 20 minutes. I got interviewed by some 25-year-old lifeguard who knew how everything works. So she's just asking me basic questions like, oh, how many years have you been lifeguarding? When did you get certified, etc. Do not be worried if you just got certified and say, oh, I just got certified, I'm not really experienced, because a lot of lifeguards do that because lifeguarding is like a high school type job. So it's very unlikely that you're gonna answer the question with, oh, I've been lifeguarding for 15 years. So you're basically gonna answer some questions like, I go to school here, I'm doing this, blah, blah, blah. You just talk about yourself. But this is when it starts to get a little bit interesting because they are gonna ask you situational questions. Now, situational questions does not include anything about your lifeguard training. For example, they're not gonna ask you, how long do you check for pulse and breathing? How many repetitions per minute? Like, they're not gonna ask you anything to do with your training. But what they are gonna ask you is questions like common, like day at the job situations that could occur. For example, if there's a lot of people swimming laps and there's an old man who's been waiting for a while and he comes up to you, he's like, hey, I've been waiting for 20 minutes. Like, when am I gonna get a turn to swim laps? Like, what do you do? That was the question I got asked. Basically what I said is, oh, instead of having 2 persons per lane, I'll have lanes circle swim so you can have more people swimming. So just very like quick off your feet, like what you would do. You don't have to be 100% right. Basically tell them your thought process of how you would handle a situation. Another question they can ask you is, oh, what if 2 people are having a disagreement and they're arguing and they're yelling at a pool? Obviously you want to de-escalate the situation and separate them. But these are really just common sense questions. They're not going to ask you any trick questions, nothing that will 100% throw you off. If the job you're applying for, let's say it's really highly sought after, there's a lot of lifeguards who want this gig, then I highly recommend you research the corporation of the pool and kind of get some information about how everything works. But if it's a low-key like high school summertime job at a country club or YMCA or summer camp, then just like skim over the website and just be ready to answer questions and just be yourself. It's a very low stress situation. It's not gonna be like you're applying to be a heart surgeon or anything crazy where you need tons of accolades and education. All it is a lifeguarding job, so just be yourself, just answer the questions. If they ask you a trick question about a situation, just talk to them about your thought process. It's okay if it's not 100% correct, just be yourself and you'll do a great job. So I hope you guys enjoy. Definitely like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next lifeguarding video. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.